Hello and welcome back to Banished. I'm ND War, and I've done a few little test runs of this, and it appears I'm gonna hit an FPS drop. I paused, I'm sitting quite comfortably on 60 FPS. The second I unpause, I'm dropping down to 20. And I do apologise if this is a bit jumpy. The only thing I can think of is slow down the time. And that knocks my frame rate back up to about 30, down to 2 speed, and back up to 60. So there's somewhere, maybe loading the game, maybe in the recording, I'm hitting some kind of bug. I'm just assuming there's probably some kind of pathing issue, or maybe it's because I've got too many things running. I've tried looking, I can't seem to find what's wrong. So if all the videos from now on are going to be running at like 20 FPS, I do apologise. I do apologise if you jump in and whatnot. I'll try my best. But, I mean, I'm recording at 30 FPS solidly. But, you know, you will see exactly what I see on the screen. So if I miss something, you'll probably miss something as well. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just don't like it all that much. All that firewood stored. Of course, this has got nowhere to store firewood but up there or into the market. So. Don't know where I could put a stockpile really for that one. I didn't even think of that would need a stockpile for the morning. So yes, back to Banished, and we've got quite a few labourers. Got quite a few buildings that want to go up. Of course, I'm going to need quite a few labourers for this construct up here, so I don't want to pile them into my stone cutting and other industries when I'm definitely going to need them elsewhere. Also, I'm chewing through stone at an incredible amount, so I've got a quarry set up around here somewhere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unpause that. It takes iron to build it, and I don't even know how my Iron Man's doing really. But to get more iron, I'm going to need more stones, so can't really. I'd need to get this running. Is basically trying to say unsuccessful. That go all. Like that one is done. Go a bit faster on that road. And we need some storage down here. I mean, I didn't really want to get the quarry up and right now. But I think it's better to have that up and running now than it is later. Oh my god, all them houses are getting built. We're going to see a population surge, and they're filling up with young couples. We're definitely going to see a bit of a population surge in a moment. And I don't think my food's going to survive that one. Although these are getting built quite quickly as well, so we're going to need another 2 herbalists. Another 4 of them. Another woodcutter. Never did assign some others. Let's pull some more stone cutter now. Won't need any more. We'll need. It's like 4 gatherers in. There we go. That's everyone assigned to the next profession. Still acts as labourers until these huts get built. I mean, it's quite a trek to their place of work, really. This little community down here. Ooh, one died at childbirth. But with so many builders, that should get hopefully built quite quickly. Of course, we need labourers in all this iron. A thicker forest. and all this stone. Because I've, you know, said all of that, one could make the argument, well, you might as well turn off your stone cutters and your miners, so they're going with the natural stone and everything, but kind of need this one finishing anyhow, because this is where I want the stone to be. Also, I don't know if this is some kind of optimization. They usually used to put all the stone along here, but all the stone along here. But I think if there's a stockpile close enough, they'll fill the stockpile up rather than line them along here and let labourers move them over. Like there. Unless that thing's been filling up and so they've just been... I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure how stockpiles work in regards to how close they are to industry. And look at all the iron there and all of that iron there. I do know that the numbers aren't supposed to be so large, but they kind of end up being quite large. Someone's without a job and the only one that I can see is the woodcutter, so that's worked out quite nicely. They are all full, yep. Food is taking a massive dive because of all of them houses being built. You know, I probably fit hunting, gather. Yeah, I can probably fit another orchard in here. Want an apple orchard really, so we'll do that. Quite a few people dying off, but I'm still quite good on labourers. And we will increase the priority on that one. Nope. That's nearly got all the logs it needs. I just don't know what to do with the back end of this market. I mean, it's obviously all going to be housing. It's just how do you kind of rationalize it, I suppose. How should I build the layout? And I've got a sneaky path around here. That within the market reach? Yeah, that's still pit. Kind of not. So this will probably all turn into mines on the end. That doesn't fit. A mine in there. I get one in there. Yeah, a couple of mines along here, I'm sure. I'm sure I'll fit in. However, it might be useful having a tunnel cut through there as well, especially where I can't fit a mine if it fits. So, well, you don't know, but whatever. I did want a graveyard down here. I do know that much. So that people who, from this little community don't have to trek all the way into the main other market to go grieve. Down travelling time somewhat. But that's the edge of the path there. Cemetery is too small. We have a trader. Trade. Bale. I've got no firewood in here. Although I've got a ton of coal, so I think it is time we went to that'll be 200. I can do maths now. Go to the doctors, come back doing math. Yeah, I think it's time we updated my other blacksmith to start. Nope, that's a stone house. There he is. You start making me steal. Look at all that lovely coal. So hopefully this guy will start using all my coal up, all my logs and all my iron. Of which I've, you know, got quite a ton down here. Did I buy all that? Probably do with another trader just to give him a hand. How's he looking? Yeah. I know I could do with a couple more vendors. Kind of give the house individual people a hand. And I definitely think it's time I started upgrading these houses. Getting to stone houses is kind of important, but not over winter. Hope the orchard's finished. To apple. Got up to how many farmers? Quite low on labourers, I don't like that. If you have a sudden death spare, I'm gonna lose out on quite a lot of jobs and not realise where they've gone. That quarry's getting built now. Good. Not looking forward to this population boom. But with so many builders, I should be able to upgrade all of these houses over this next. Hopefully. I'm not gonna go mad. I do intend to do it with a bit of speed. Although I've still got quite a lot of stuff that needs building. I am quite... this quarry, how much? You require 3 builders? That's all built. Mainly these houses then. 2 apiece, 2, 4. There's 8, 16, 20. Plus another 6 there. So there's 26 builders. I'm wondering if these mines that are switched onto pause count towards the build. The only thing I can think of. A couple more. Well, I'm up to 4 traders. I need more vendors. I'll hopefully suck all the iron tools out of the system as well, so I'll be left with steel tools. You can see I'm running out of down to 35. I've got to add a few more deaths. Deaths this late in the game you don't really start worrying about. I mean, do you remember me talking about the spiral effect that you have going on? Isn't that just so cool? Now if only there was something you could do with... Did he just leap down from the top there? This guy here... So, you know, there's some, let's say, pathfinding issues. I mean, there's some children playing in the quarry there. I do wish you could fill this in, maybe make it a swimming hole or some kind of recreation, or just fill it in with landfill. I mean, you manage no landfill. Where do these guys poop? Yeah, there's something that kind of blows your mind a little bit. Where do they poop? You know? So having a quarry as a landfill, not a bad idea. I know in the Victorian times they kind of just in the street, but then you also had people who were paid to, you know. I quite like that people are using the tunnels rather than going over the mountain. Back when this first got released, they used to go over the mountain regardless if you had a tunnel there or not. Even if you had a stone path leading up to it, so I'm quite glad that pathfinding's been fixed. As you can see though, people are kind of launching themselves over there in a diagonal to try and feed this place wood. So what we will do is we'll put the stone path and we will go all the way up there, join them together like so. Making me the stone path through the forest. It's slowly regrowing. Kinda want another tunnel through here, I think. Can I fit one in? A tunnel cannot be placed at that location. I think it's because this... Yeah, that is well in the way, so... And I'm going to want a tunnel here. I've decided. There we go. I think it's going to be next year we start upgrading the houses as soon as winter, spring in this year. And I've still got 34 constructs, although 34 is not too bad. I might try and aim for this summer. We'll see. I can still get a mine in. And we should pause that one. This is another thing I don't like. You know, I've got iron coming out here, but I could easily switch that to coal. And same here. So, you know, if I start running out of a particular resource, I could just up it. And that seems a bit backwards to me. That can close. I dragged the wrong thing. Close. Actually, how is that market doing? Yes, 42 close. Ban there. And they're being... And they're being... The apples are going to take a while to grow. Don't want to interfere with this forester's lodge and but not really. Like this one is. Hopefully that's nice and far away. I know I don't have many viewers watching this particular Let's Play at the moment, this series. It doesn't seem to be all that popular, I don't blame you, it's not exactly an exciting game. You know, I just kind of sit here and talk about how I'm going to upgrade houses. Well, coming into summer anyhow, and we'll plenty. What we'll do is evict all of you. That'll fill up the boarding house quite nicely. And what will happen is they'll all get torn down and stone wants their place. More housing in. While you're at it. Obviously I'm running quite dangerously low on stone at the moment. Good thing. However, the workers will split between this and the other quarry. Not something I truly want. One quarry emptied first and then we'll move on to this one. Plenty of houses being built though. Oop, trader. And what do we have? More food, pumpkin, well, quite a few seeds actually. And quite a bit of iron. Take that iron. Get the ale. Should we take the steel tools? A 10 a piece, that's quite expensive. Although I suppose it would translate to a direct upgrade. Right, let's see if I can afford all this. Overpaying now. 80. There we go. So that should be all my iron tools used up now. Quite a bit of ale, quite a bit of other things. Question is, do I buy some food now? Look at my food. My food's quite low. Go for 100 of that. Again, fishing quite well, so I don't want to. Okay, that should be then 5. I really can't do math, can I? Yeah, I don't have enough herbs. That's the problem. That's why I can't do math. Take that out of the equation. Oh, don't need more. Take that one out of the equation. Oh, take that one out of the equation. Go back to 500. 12 units. So, there we go. So we got a bit of food. We're gonna run out of logs again. But we've got plenty of firewood. Have to the herbs I'm kind of very about at the moment. But we've got a bit of ale which will make people happy. Still getting quite a bit of stone. Still got them houses to build there. Still got them ones to upgrade over in the corner. Got quite a thriving little industry here. Let's arrange that. So that's what I can do is I build houses all the way along here and burn a space. How badly is that going to be with gatherers? But then I can put. Oops, I'm in the wrong one. Ah, the level of logs is low. I'm not worried about that. Let's help these guys get to work a little bit. For that, bro. Kind of said that's. Oh. Go there nicely though. What we will do is we pick in another. Well. I'm going to a dark place for that one. And that doesn't line up with that nicely. But you and coal. I don't know, I'll think of something, I'm sure. Whoa, of course you hit 200.2 really fast. I traded in a lot, didn't I? Well, let's take you up to 500. Could do with another blacksmith over here, if I'm honest. And probably another tailor. Well, like that. I think I prefer than the other one. If I start humming along to the music, you tell me to stop if it gets annoying. I do tend to do that. Then we'll stick the tailor. And then we're gonna need another blacksmith and another tailor. We have a pub down here. Right next to religion. And then that graveyard I've wanted. I don't know if I'm a cruel or cynical bastard, but I do like that. don't know if that's already counted as a dirt road. Either way, I'm going to... Got plenty of labourers who cover any deaths I have. I suppose I'll need another tavern guy as well. Brewer. Got another couple more into vendors, just make sure this market keeps nice and full. Reserve of logs is low, yes. Not much I can do about that. I mean, look at this, all of this is nearly all mined out. I suppose priority on this should be given, shouldn't it? I suppose we could end this one. I was weighing up the pros and cons of moving all the stone cuts over. Stone's still incredibly low. 15 in each won't be too bad. Could do with some more fishing huts, but I only really want fishing along kind of the main street. Fishing there. Don't really want fishing in these little streams don't really give you much, even if you get it in the corner. So the bulk of my fishing is going to have to go along here. Trader. And around here. And I'm not really... I've just invested in the market over here. Is that... Oh no, I thought that was standing on the water then. I suppose we're going to need a bridge along here at some point. I can utilize, you know, all this fishing area. The fisheries aren't actually that bad for food. Still don't bring in as much as the gatherers, but you know, it's standard for a food resource site. Got some steel tools, but I don't think I've got enough to buy another 200 steel tools, and I'm making them at quite a nice rate. Food, I could do with buying more food always, but I think I'm gonna say I'm good for now. Have a look over the village. Gone quite nicely really, isn't it? Expanding quite quickly. Logs and logs. I mean, this is one of the biggest... Oh my god, how many? Wait, nomads. 52 nomads. I don't really have the space to place them. I do have the tools and the coats. You know what? I'm going to pause this here. If anyone's actually watching, I will post this up and then I will look at the comments. We'll see if we should allow or deny. And I'll let you guys decide if anyone's actually watching. If no one's watching and no comments or no likes or whatever, I don't know how I'm going to judge this, but however I judge it, up to you guys. Do I allow 52 nomads or do I deny them? I've been ND War. This has been Banished. Thank you for watching and goodbye.